Hey there. How's it going? You all right? That's sick. All right. So I've been operating a skid steer for the last week for my first time, and I thought I'd make a video on kind of my thoughts and experiences with that. Maybe even leave a little review of some sort. Uh, so if you were like me, and like a week ago, they just dropped it off, and I've never done anything like this in my life. I've ridden a few lawnmowers, about as close as I've come to this. So, like I said, they dropped it off a week ago. I'm like, well, here you go. And all my only experience is I watched a YouTube video the night before to at least figure out how to start it. Even that was kind of sketchy on details. So yeah, and if you're looking to buy one, and you're looking for like a review, this is not the video for you, because I have no idea what I'm talking about. I'm going to act like I know what I'm talking about, but I don't have a clue. Like I said, I've been running this for a week. Probably been doing it incorrectly, and I've probably broken it, and I'm just not aware of it. So anyway, I've been using the, let me show it to you here. This is a CAT 299D3XE. That stands for something. I think it's the biggest one they have. I'm not entirely sure though. As you can see, it's running a mulcher attachment because I'm a surveyor by trade, and I've had to cut out lines through the woods, and this is a little faster than machete. It was like brand new looking when I got it. As you can see, I've kind of beat it up a little bit. A lot of pine trees and stuff. Give me a little walk around. Yeah, as you can see, it's pretty cool. I've enjoyed it. Like I said, they dropped it off a week ago. Today is now Sunday, July something. I have worked about 90 hours this week. I am exhausted, and the machine sounds like it's starting to make some weird noises, or maybe I'm imagining things because I'm losing my mind. I think I'm starting to make some weird noises. Yeah. So I'm exhausted, but basically every foot of line I've cut with this thing, I don't have to come back later and cut with a machete. So that's kind of why I've worked so much. But it just occurred to me I'm probably just going to be cutting line with a machete somewhere else instead of here. So I didn't really save myself any time, to be honest. But anyway, it's the thought that counts, and Boss Man's happy. So yeah, like I said, this is it. I'll kind of just talk about it. This thing's kind of a beast. It's kind of just blown through everything I've put in front of it. The only thing I've struggled with is I've gotten areas like a lot of pine trees, and it was kind of hard to like cut through them all to get, because you have to like cut it first with a mulching head, and you have to like back up and take out the stumps. I don't really have anything bad to say about it, but again, like I said, I don't know. The only problem I've had is these is where the gas tank is. This, I guess you're supposed to put like a lock here or something. But like I said, I don't know what the hell I'm doing. So I didn't. And what would happen is a branch would like come up, and these would fly open, and they got kind of jacked up, especially this side, I think. Yeah, as you can see, this one's kind of messed up. So what I did with my solution is I kind of beat it with a hammer a little bit, and then I came back and actually put like twigs in here, and believe it or not, it actually kind of worked. Like you can't even I can't lift that. So yeah, I'm a genius. Then the other problem I had is I actually detracked it, not like completely, but about 3 times. I was just like going, and you can see in here, I see it's got the 2 sets of teeth. Well, this outside tooth got like outside of here. I dropped my sunglasses. And yeah, like started rumbling. I'm like, oh shit, what the hell happened? I was like, oh no, I broke it. But yeah, so it started rumbling. So yeah, I was like, oh my god, what do? I've already broken it. It's only been like a day. So actually what I did was, so apparently if you like cut down a tree and you leave the stump, and if you like do like donuts in the woods, it'll cause your track to slip. So what I did was I came against another stump, and I just kind of turned back the other way, and that kind of got it back in line. I don't know, you're probably not supposed to do that or something, but I did that. It happened, like I said, it happened like 3 times, and every time that's what I did. It worked. Even one time, the whole thing came out, like using around this pulley, it came out, and I was able to get it back on. Other than that, I mean, that's the only really negative I have to say, and that's probably more just operator error. So let's go inside. Oh, and then we have like I said, I'm a surveyor. Like I said, we have up there. I put my little GPS so I could stay online, and it was actually it worked out pretty well. I think it did fall off once, but yeah, I put it back on. There we go. Y'all didn't hear that. So yeah, so let's go inside, shall we? And those are the wrong keys. There it is. I think it's unlocked. All right, so I guess what I can do, go ahead and do, I can show you how to start it, because you might be here just to see that. I might put a timestamp there, just so you can hop right to that. All right, so I'm gonna do this quickly because it's hot as balls outside. I'm in Florida and it's like a bazillion degrees, as always. So what you do, first thing you put the little key in, and then I don't know if you have to turn it or not. Oh, sorry about that. I had stop an accident. So yeah, anyway, I'm an idiot. I've never made a YouTube video before, so well, welcome aboard for my first one. So you put the key in. The big thing, I was having trouble starting this. The big thing, whoops, you have to do is the lap bars need to come down. So like I said, they're up like this when you get in. And you take these and you boop. Yeah, and then that make sure those are down. You go ahead, just turn that to there. Should beep. This one has a security code because it's a rental. I don't think we're gonna need it because I didn't start that long ago. So yeah, lap bars down, and then just turn it like a car, and boom, there you go. That is now started. Now, it won't do anything until you hit this button right here. This is the parking brake. As you can't do nothing until that is disengaged. You can see it right there, and I think that's the hydraulics are locked out or something. Because I don't really know what I'm doing. So now I've had to figure out all this on my own. The lap bars I didn't figure that out till like 2 days later. All right, so I guess we can go ahead and hit that. And as you can see, that is now off. All right, so controls, if you're into all that, this joystick forward, I go forward. Before we do all that, let's just skew it up. I'll just speed it up. This is the whir switch, makes it goes. Yeah, it's just turtle and rabbit. I'm like from my lawnmower days. Not that I've ever been a lawn care guy, but I have used lawnmower. I do remember that. So yeah. So this is your left joystick, right joystick, forward, back, left, and right. It's pretty straightforward. And it's got a snail button, which does something, I'm not sure. I've never been honest, for I hit it and that just popped up. It's got a horn. I love that horn. It's a great horn. And this one, I don't know what these two buttons do either. And it's got a trigger, which I don't think does anything. I think it's maybe for like something else. This controls your bucket. So you pull it back, brings it up. Forward is down. And then left and right tilts it. So you can bring it up. And then you can turn, like, pull it back, left, down, and right. So this one has this. Oh, I pull it on. This one has a little switch. You tune that up, that turns off the motor, which you really shouldn't do with it facing you. Alright. So that's that covered. I'll go ahead and review it a little bit. I just want to say, sitting in here, this is like it's like just like a nice place to be, you know. Like I've been here for like, I think I've gotten like 90 hours this week at work, and about 75 to 80 of it has been in here. And like I said, it's like cozy in here. I don't know if it's like secure or what. It's got air conditioning, which is that. I know what that does. This is like the first time all week I've actually had it on 2. I don't know if it's so hot today or what, but I've been wearing long sleeves because it gets so cold in here, which is great. My one complaint about this is there's not a lot of storage at all. Like, this is it. This is like all you have. You have a cup holder. As far as storage, you just have that, and which I think on a construction site is like fine. But this, you know, I'm like deep in the woods a lot, so I don't really go back to my truck very often. So I would like a little more like storage. And even my cup, like I had like an energy drink in that, so I put my cup like back here, and I got like little dents in it because the seat was bouncing up and down. Very upsetting. Not that big of a deal. But yeah, like I said, this is like a nice place to be. I've enjoyed it. Like I said, it's a lot better than swinging a machete out in the woods. I don't care what anyone tells you. I've seen on the internet a lot, like, oh, if you're depressed, just go outside in the woods, and you know, you'll feel better. No, the woods suck. Right? The woods just want to kill you. Right? Out there, it's hot, and the sun's beating you down, and there's stinging insects, and everything's biting you or scratching you, and it's miserable, and I hate it. Like, I like it, but I hate it. So yeah, that's why I've spent so many hours this weekend here, because like I really have for a week, so I've been 7 days in a row. Because everything I cut with this, I can cut in the AC quicker than I would if I was out there in that nonsense. So yeah, this has been my throne, and this is like the most comfortable chair. I'm not lying. I have like back problems, and like I've like forgotten about it this week. It has been like no problem at all. This chair is so comfortable. It's like the most comfortable chair I've ever been in. And like bouncing, so when you're bouncing up and down. Let's go seatbelt, which I use because I almost hit my face on the glass once, so I've been using that seatbelt ever since. Yeah, I could talk about like the buttons and stuff, but I'll be honest, I don't know what they do. No idea. No idea. No idea. No idea. Well, that's the park brake. That's the windshield wiper. And then if you hit this, it's supposed to be a squirter, but this one like doesn't work. I don't know what that's all about. But this is at your little instrument cluster. It's got your I'm pretty sure this is engine temperature. There's your fuel. I don't know what this one is. I think it's something to do with hydraulics. It's been slowly going down as the week's been going on, and I've actually seen it like move a little bit, like it'll move back and forth. I think it's something to do with hydraulics, so like coolant or fluid or something. And then also there's sometimes a little yellow symbol with that but like yellow pops up right here. It's like slightly different. I don't know what it means, but it usually just goes away, so I don't worry about it. Like I said, this is your little turtle switch. Again, no idea. Some kind of, I think this symbol is hydraulics, and it like locks them and unlocks them. What that does exactly, I don't know. These are your lights. No idea. This is like, it uses the control arms. They like bounce up and down when you're moving, I think. And then that, I have no idea. So if you'd like to maybe comment, you could like tell them what 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 do. You could do that, but like I said, I have no idea. So yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it. You know, I've kind of enjoyed it, so to speak, more or less. I'm getting really tired of being in here though, and I'm probably making this video because I haven't had human interaction in like a week, and I'm starting to like have a mental breakdown. So I'm like done this week. We gotta go to I gotta get gas, put gas in it before we go, which I guess we could like drive a little bit, maybe. See, like I don't have anywhere to put these. I think what I put them got. Put them kind of behind the mirror, and they go in there. I'll probably forget those later. So, but yeah, so let's. I guess we can go ahead and move a little bit. Turn that up, like right there. Pick your bucket up. I can drive in one hand, it's no big deal. Yeah, but it's like super quiet in here as well. I'm at the gas station right now. Yeah, got my truck. But like I said, it's super quiet in here. I didn't even know it had a backup. Like, it's really muddy, but it's fine. It's got sandy bottom. But like I said, I didn't even know it had a it beeps when you back up. I don't know if you hear it. I can't hear it, but it actually does. And like I said, like 2 days before I actually even recognized that. But yeah, this is my experiences running the Cat 299 D3 XE land management with a mulcher attachment. One thing I did. I will say a big mistake I made is I was right most of the week with my mulcher head way too low. Don't do that. Because I was getting caught up on stuff. Like, I race off the ground. Like, you can go over stumps, like stuff, no problem. Like, especially like palmetto stumps and stuff. So yeah, there's no need to sit there and like grind each one up. You can just drive over it once you make out the top off. And then, yeah. So yeah, that's, like I said, that's my experiences running this week. Sorry if I've, said anything stupid or done anything stupid. Someone watching this they'll talk about like, your high flow hydraulic sensor pressure valve is open all week. Or you idiot. Like, I don't know. Like I said, I'm not gonna go through there so I'm gonna break something. I'm not an expert. It's like, I have no idea what I'm doing. So yeah. Anyway, so that's that. So thanks for stopping by. Any questions? I don't know. I'll take it easy.